I read wide and I read wide. Knowledge cannot be one track or else it will not be balanced. A lot of things to expand your mind. I watch a lot of Netflix films, a lot of Hollywood films because I'm fascinated by their lighting. I love textures. I'm looking at that thing. How did he green and grayscale?
So it's not light.
How did he merge? There's a film I saw
light now. So they don't already see.
You know that eventually they were living in a house. It was like a cryptic house. It had a funny feel to it. This film was gold, gray, green, turquoise. That was the basic color that it was fascinating. I don't know how they do it, but an intelligent people that wants to learn above the standard will be investigating how that was done. Because if we're going to be
I'm not getting, you know what understand? You never say when I get, see I never said to this one give me how much she give me 1.2 million.
Everybody can do that. So what's your unique selling point?
For equipment and
what should I do for the people I've known for years?
I don't even fit. I never even said you about. I never even give like people. I just give them small. Yes, no. Because you know what? Man said show you the list waiting about it they send for me.
So what is the purpose of the knowledge? But you like me. Before they used to joke with us and say, oh, as an African man, a black man to know something.
But just put the promo for here.
That is so good.
Put one promo for here. They don't die down. Now they don't agree.
I have never seen anywhere that they put in Nigeria that we don't excel. Google it yourself. I hardly would see. Don't you see our boys in Hollywood now? John Bodega is somewhere. This other Emeka Clipper is there. I'm beginning to see some newbies and all that. You say you want to be an international actor and you are not thinking of elocution. You are still saying, let me hit the head. So how do they cast you for a British film? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. But you know our goals for career-wise is different. Maybe my goal is just to be the best in Hollywood. I might not need in Nollywood. I might not need English. Or I beg, I won't be the dawn of Igbo epic. So you will speak that Igbo to perfection. Oh, I want to be. When I was still on radio.
Now you wait here. Yesterday, I did they take life. After I don't go, say man sleep, wake up for night.
Why?
I wake up, night they take
you can't
life.
stay in one place. People go they ask you say, no, laugh now. Why you say know these things now? I they say Mister. And I've never been to worry. I don't know. But I understand the language as colloquial. Worry is tonal. It's a sound.
And
it's
spell like
music.
this.
Wait, don't get
You
to
know very detailed. You
Hey,
are
woman. I got it. Huh? I just listen.
Yes, no.
And if you
Get
listen,
the money,
you
Baba,
can reflect.
you need to get the money. Maybe
But a lot of
the day of the shoot, after the
we
shoot,
just
you understand.
settle ourselves to learning the craft.
Because the woman talk say, you give me
Everybody
that money.
wants to
Say
be
after the
master.
shoot, do you
It's
understand?
another Nigerian problem.
After the day of the shoot, she will give me.
You haven't even
yes.
graduated from this class. You have not gotten your certificate. You're already telling the head of school that you want to open your own training school. What would they be learning from you? Have you not asked? It's just like you are giving marriage counseling, and I say, how old are you? You say 15. Have you been married before? No. Where are your parents? They are both dead. So where did you get your knowledge for marriage from? There are these things are normal. I said, I'm 15.
What are you now? Don't give them money. There are many practice. You understand?
So many of you are
Just
teachers
like
in schools
people
when you
like
yourself are not graduated. So what would happen? The failures of our lives sometimes are man-engineered. You set yourself up for the failure.
So when they do them, they say that when they want to do their podcast, they don't get used to of the life. You understand?
Every one of us must have. Whether you're a cinematographer, you're a scriptwriter. If I ask Madam now that, Ma, what do you think is the angle of stories that Nigerians like as a scriptwriter? What do you think Nigerians like to watch? Ma? Thriller. What's the highest grossing film in Nigeria presently? You see, I would ask you questions that will boggle your mind. You must be interested because it's your industry. Every other day you must Google who wrote what, how much did this film make, what genre, because you're a writer. Why would you not be sitting at bus stops sometimes, man? Sometimes I sit in a bus and wear my nose mask, wear a cap, and just be hearing the nuances around me. I love the fight of conductor and passenger. So many stories can come from there. When you sit with that woman that sells granite, you can see it from a writer's eye. Do you know how many angles you can tell a story from? You can tell it from the person who it happened to. You can tell it from an observer. You can tell it from an internal observer. You can tell it from the mother's side, the father's side. Have you not noticed that Hollywood is exhausting its stories? They are not working. Every story is mixing now. Thor has come from Asgard. He has visited them. There's no vampires have been taken from the dark into the light. You can't take them back. Before, when they say vampire, you're already dying. That no, this is death situation. But now they wear rings and they walk among us as day walkers. You see, I know my craft. I don't tell people, I don't teach what I don't know. Because there might be more intelligent people in the class that can call out my bullshit. You see, you can't lecture when you haven't read. It's not about your physical putting together. It's about what your mentality can, your mental capability can give out. And if you do not begin to engineer and exercise your mind, when I look at a young man like this, what are you using your money for? If you had like $20 million, what would you spend it on? Sir? You see? Why? He's a young man. It's just like when I see a young man that has no six-pack, I don't understand it. I swear. If you are under 15 to 25, I don't know why you don't have six-pack. Because those are the years you can get it. So if your body is not tight at 25, is it going to be tight at 40? You see, priorities are wrong. So when you are living your youth, then you leave it to the food. You kill yourself in the gym because when you are 52, that's not your biggest priority. So that's why I will take it from a guy that is 42, that his stomach is pushing the shed. But I will not take it from a young person. I always look at them with sorry eyes. Like if you are like this at 25, what's going to happen when you are 45? That means your priorities in life are skewed. Don't you know that when you are mentally fit, when your body is fit, your mind is fit? Carrying a camera. Have you seen some camera the weight? How many of you seen a body cam? Imagine you don't work out and they put that strap on you. You're already cascading into every body. They know that this is a Nigerian guy. He's a man. But if you put value on your work, you have to be fit for the job. I saw one guy recording a scene. He was running more than the person running in the film. Somebody now put a meme that, should this guy be getting the medal? I know it sounds funny, but he understood his craft. He wanted to get the best out of it. So this journey that you are on, I call life a journey that is unending. You might just be at a comma and you think your life has ended. It's just a comma. You can still continue the sentence. If you're at a full stop, you can start a new character. So I keep telling people, there is no end to learning. There is no end to getting. Until we're 9 feet below, you can still aspire. It's just that, life and our body changes with time. So what you need to get at 25. If you waste time, you might get it at 45, but it costs you higher. So this is the time to put your mind to work. Many of you come here because maybe somebody pays for the classes or you are just looking for something to do. You need to propose the reason why you are here beyond the opportunities. Because opportunities are around us every day. An African man will see a lion and they want to kill it and skin it and eat it. And an American wants to know why this lion is aggressive. No Nigerian will say they can shoot for National Geographic. You might be that person. I know a lot of people say, that John Ray, money no day. Who said? Yeah. Money no day for those that don't know. But because you're John Ray and you decided to start a niche for yourself, and that's another thing, you must create a niche for yourself. You know, a niche is like, you can't be a dolphin amongst sharks. You can actually be eaten as food. So you can create a niche for yourself. Stop being in that, I want to be in a head mentality. If you are great as an Igbo, speaking cinematographer, please feel free to tell Igbo story. Tell Yoruba stories if you want to, but tell it excellently. That's when the TK Kelani is asking that who told this story, when they mention your name, they'll be searching for you from all the other places. How many of you know? Do you know Yusundor? Does he speak English? He sings in this Senegal, Gambia, and many of them have gone worldwide platinum albums. No English. See where we succeed ourselves. That is not the language that is causing you to succeed. What would an Olamide start this boy of blessed memory that brings? Think of rapping in Yoruba. Where are the Nigaros that champions in rap? Many of them at that time will say it's not going to work. Who said they're not going to work? Why did you listen to them? Many of us don't know that the best idea that came to your mind is the best idea is really coming. But you will second guess yourself to a point that you will lose that train of thought. Anything that comes to mind, write down. You might not know how to execute it, but that is why you have what is another thing you must put your mind to. I'm saying a lot of things because it's like one class. There's something called collaboration. I like the scripture a lot. How many of you know David in the Bible? I know you read about it, for those that it's just an influence. Do you know that David, they said David was a warring king. That means from the start of his career to the end, he was constantly fighting war. Did David fight a war? There are some places in the scripture they will tell you this set of people they call the mighty men of David. They were his crew. Some people are great at discovering who have the best talent. Kate Franklin doesn't sing so much, but he's the best arranger of music. He knows how to pick talent. Do you know that it's a knowing how to pick the best? So those are people that shouldn't run away from leadership. Because when they put him on the helm of affairs, that job is going to be done. Baba no sabi, hey my G, they could do this work now, they are there. Ginger. Oh yeah, guys, don't carry on. They will do it. Yeah, Alpha, don't like the thing. He didn't carry one camera, but he got everybody working because he has a gift of knowing how to express he's a prophet. So, do you see how beautiful our lives can be? I'm a great follower. I like things because I'm a disorganized person naturally. But to get me to do my best, you need to put it in the lap. Because when they put it on the other hand, that's what Baba knows that, yeah, my G.